Welcome to Manifest Recordings, the official platform for the behind the scenes of every song from every Manifest artist. Hope you enjoy. All right, let's dive in.
You know what else is hot?
That new Prez, All I Knew just dropped
That's
November
right.
8th.
That's right.
Crazy.
That's right. In a couple days.
Yeah. Let's talk about it, right? Let's
Dude,
dive in.
Let's please. So, All I Knew.
All I Knew. Fucking love this song personally.
Yeah.
This is like specifically the first verse is like one of my favorite like sections of anything I've written. Like I thought that
Hell
shit
yeah.
just flowed very well. Yeah, it feels like sonically it's like very in tune with the stuff that I want to make more of. Like it's the stuff that I love making and listening to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, just to piggyback off of that, like I had this note in here that if you would have played me this song like 3 years ago and said that you made this, I probably wouldn't have believed you. I feel like this is like a very like different type of sound. I don't know what it was about this specifically, but just like the auto-tune, the lyrics, like the way that you're singing, like the hook and stuff, like it all really just came together. And I was just like, damn, you've really been pushing yourself to do different stuff and try different sounds. I feel like this is a good culmination of a lot of that stuff, which is cool.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man. Mm-hmm. Thank you, man. Yeah, this was fun to make. I made this about a year ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I made this. So I don't remember if it was the same day or like a 3-day span. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I think it was the same day. I wrote this, Flowers, Misses, and another song.
Wow.
And it was like all in this gap.
Yeah.
And Flowers is another one of like my favorite things that I've made.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that when I had realized that, I'm like, damn, like they're finally all coming out. At first I wanted to drop them as a pack. I thought that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Little heartbreak pack.
Yeah, exactly. But not decided against that. And I'm happy because they each deserve a moment to shine.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we're here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we are. Yeah, so you start off the song. We jump right into it.
Can't believe I took you to the mall night too.
Sad Boy Prez is back. That's like the whole chorus is just you being a little sad guy.
I'd be sad.
Talking about girls.
Yeah, I do be talking about women.
Yeah.
I do be talking about women. Yeah, guys, it was a tough time. It was a tough time. That's why I made those 3 songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the situation, like, I'm also, when it comes to writing songs, like, dramatic and exaggerate.
For sure.
And it's like, I mean, there's previous times where, like, I have been, like, super emotional about situations and stuff, for sure. And you can hear that in the music. But more recently, it's been more tame. But like still when you, or even in this song.
Ain't nobody wanna hear a track without a feeling.
So yeah, having that, like, those strong emotions in the song they're still important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Nobody want no mild emotions on.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
If you're going emotional, we'll go emotional.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that inspires this like type of sound? I guess I would even say like Flowers and Misses. I don't know why I said it like that, but I feel like just like the heavy auto tune, the kind of repetitive chorus, and just like the overall sad aesthetic. Is there anybody that kind of inspired that, or that just kind of? I mean, it feels cohesive enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of anything specific. Like Drake definitely has
for sure.
I listen to a lot of Drake,
right? And
so that's like a huge inspiration.
Yeah.
I do remember with Misses though. I remember making that song because of "You Broke My Heart" by Drake. I remember that.
Nice.
I was like, that's cool, like a heartbreak, like anthem type of vibe.
Yeah.
And so I went like a little bit of a different direction with it, but that was like inspiration for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. I guess just pulling stuff together.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, who do you think it sounds like?
I mean, I feel like I just always associate auto-tune with this type of beat, just like a little more mellow with Travis. Just I feel like he does that very well.
Yeah.
Especially on like, there's a couple songs on Birds that I feel like are like that, where it's just very like dark and obviously not the same as this, but that's just the first thought I go to.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm trying to like Juice. But I feel like Juice didn't do a ton of like heavy auto tune like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was very much like this aesthetic and like sound that he was going for, but it wasn't heavy auto tune.
Yeah.
But again, it feels very cohesive when you put it on these songs. So I mean, it works.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Juice be bringing it to dark places.
Right.
Juice be bringing it to dark places.
Right.
I'm not all the way
different.
down there.
Yeah, a little different.
Well, hold on.
Hey,
hold on.
not scratch that.
Scratch yet. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. Scratch that.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah. Yeah.
Word.
One other thing that I wanted to mention is because like earlier I was saying how I really enjoy this song is the thing that I think I really like about it is the tempo. I don't even know what the tempo is.
Yeah.
But I need to find out because whatever that was, like it felt super natural to me.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
The drums are so fire, and I think I was just able to find the pockets in it really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to add that.
Yeah. No, 100%. I definitely agree.
I appreciate that.
All right, so I got a line here from the first verse.
Situationships are not for me, girl. I don't do those. Pick a side and you can slide. Either way, it's cool though.
So I don't know how much you want to get into your dating life and talk about that, but I mean, just if you just want to open up about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's of no interest. It's of no interest to me. It's like pick a side, you know.
True.
Like, yeah. Situation like there. I feel like there's no need for it to be there. Like I think you should just everybody. Hey, here's my intentions with this.
Yeah.
Hey, here's my intentions with this. All right, cool. We agree. Or all right, we don't agree.
Yeah.
And then like you move on. But like not talking about it or dancing around it or hiding your intentions.
Yeah.
Not being clear with your intentions.
Right. It's slimy behavior.
Yeah. You know, it's going to spawn a situationship, which most people don't enjoy going through.
True.
Yeah.
Would you describe this scenario that you're talking about on this song as a situationship?
No.
Okay.
No. But I think it could have gotten there.
Fair.
I think it could have gotten there. Like after we like talked and everything and like the end of what it's not our relationship. That's not what I'm call it.
Yeah.
But right. Like at the end, it definitely could have gotten there because it was just like we were just lacking transparency. Sorry. We were just lacking transparency.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so that's not good. That's not good. You gotta be transparent.
Yeah, 100%. That's big. Do you feel like it's hard to date in this career path that you've chosen?
Shit. Don't really be dating like that. So I feel like I'm unqualified to answer the question.
Gotcha.
But I definitely anticipate it being that way for sure. And yeah, I mean, even now, like I do, it's weird because if somebody wants to, like I can talk to somebody, tell them that I make music, and then they can go and find out a whole lot of information about me.
Yeah, very true.
They can hear, you know, songs like this. They can hear like kind of where I'm at emotionally, how I handle certain things.
Right.
And then like I could talk to them and have no idea. Also, because they know that, does that mean that they're going to change their answer? Like if they're like, oh, he seems to be more like this. So I kind of want to, like, I want to either cater to that or not do that or whatever.
Right. That's true.
And so that could also be like an in my head thing.
Yeah.
But that still plays a factor in me doing the thing, you know?
Exactly.
So yeah, I think that's what I'd say about that. Cause yeah, like unqualified. And I think, yeah, as you go further and further, I think it gets more and more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also like, I'm pretty revealing in my music. You know, some people aren't as revealing.
Right.
Or like as specific.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think especially when it comes to like making music like that, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What is your experience like when you do have like a girl that you're like talking to and you tell them like you're a rapper, you make music or whatever? Like what is that experience like?
I mean, it's been fine.
Yeah.
It's been fine. It's like, because when you hear that, a lot of people automatically assume like terrible, broke SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
I'm just a broke rapper I'm not terrible and a SoundCloud rapper.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But yeah, so like that plays into it. But that happens with like anybody you tell that you make music.
That's
you know?
true.
Like
Yeah.
unless you like visually like portray it on your social media or yeah, basically like unless somebody like knows that you have like artistic relevance, when you say you're an artist, a lot of people are
Yeah.
like, all right, so like, but like, what do you do for like money?
Right.
You know? And that type of thing. And like,
Yeah.
so like, when are you gonna grow up type of like thought process. And so, yeah, that'd be difficult, like just talking, you know, with anybody.
Yeah, that's very true.
But shit, I love music.
Exactly.
You know, I love music.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I want people to do things that they love.
Facts.
And so don't be ashamed of doing the thing that you love. And,
Real talk.
And keep going for it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Solid.
it do be weird. It do be weird sometimes.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
A little different. And I feel like people like they assume like if you haven't heard of somebody, then that means they're like not good or not making good stuff or not doing in a good spot or moving upwards in any way. You know what I mean? I feel like it's very much like that. But like there's so many people that make music. Like it's ridiculous how many people make music, go on tour, have shows, like sell merch, like people that more than you could have possibly imagine. I feel like.
Yeah, and the threshold to like making a full-time living off of it is probably like not what the average person assumes it is.
Also true, right?
You know, not saying that it's like a beautiful income or anything, or that they're like some rich rapper like holding stacks of cash,
right?
But like if you get to a point where you're making like, you know, a decent living for yourself, you know, that could be like a super low-key thing that people just don't know about. Even like when I'm looking at artists, I'm always curious. I'm like, how are like, do they have a job? Do they not have a job?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they could not, because it seems like they have like enough motion to not.
Right.
But I don't know. And everybody's got a different situation.
Right.
Like behind the scenes, somebody like they could have low followers, but maybe they're very good at selling merch. They have very dialed in followers that, you know, buy a lot of merch, or they tour.
Yep.
Or you know, like they have a like an exclusive subscription service, you know, to get like unreleased music and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea.
There's so many ways to do it and so many different levels to how you can do it now.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's it's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
But I like that. It's nice we go to a lot of like small shows and see like smaller artists. Like I like that there is that opportunity for that to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For us to listen to people, and not even just people from Chicago. Like we've seen Chris a couple times. Like it's cool to be able to have that opportunity to be like, oh wow, this guy I listen to is coming to this place that is like that we can go to. You know what I mean? That we can see him physically and interact and stuff like that. That's so cool that that opportunity is there. Absolutely.
There needs to be like a market for that. And yes, there's a lot of competition in the music space, right?
Right.
But I mean, I think it's so cool that you can have like artists that you really love, appreciate, like deeply respect and relate to within arm's reach of you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I think that that's super cool.
Yeah.
You know, you have a chance to talk with these people. You know, you can send these people a DM and they're going to hit you back.
Right.
You know, obviously not everybody.
Right. But the opportunity.
Right.
It's a possibility for a lot of these people, and a lot of them do.
That percentage chance is a lot higher, you know, messaging them than it is messaging like Uzi or something.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that it exists, and man, like so much talent.
Right.
So much talent.
Yeah.
You know, and I genuinely am like saddened when I like there's like music people and they're not very tapped into like underground stuff.
True.
And I'm like, yo, like you're on the tip of the
iceberg.
iceberg.
There's a whole other world, man.
Yes.
That you're missing out on.
You know, and it's and then also like not just the like the music, but like you were saying, like all of the like the personal connection that you can actually like develop with these people.
Yeah.
And just like that just tighter knit community.
Right.
Like that energy is just different being in 100 cap room than a stadium.
Right.
Like it's so different.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people never experience that.
Right.
You know? And so I'd recommend, if you're a music person and you're not like big into like local music, you should just take a glimpse at it.
Yep.
Listen to some stuff. Ask friends for recommendations, whatever it is. Like local playlists and stuff.
Yep. It's big.
Yeah, there's a lot of very amazing music out there. Yeah.
Take a look at the Shuba's lineup for the month.
On God.
Always
on God.
go to Shuba's.
On God. Love Shuba's.
You said something that was cool, just like the feeling the people, like the fans around you at shows that are like connected to the same thing you are. I very much felt that when we went to that Tizo Lala after party, because like there were people that had like Tizo like kind of like cosplay and they were like into the aesthetic and they brought like signs and stuff. It was just really cool because like, you know, obviously him performing at Lollapalooza is sick and he's big for that, going on tour with Tyler, all that stuff. But you're not gonna the real fans are gonna be very few and far between at Lollapalooza,
right? And
at a Tyler show where everybody's there for Tyler. You know what I mean? So it was cool to be like, we're in a room full of Tizo fans. Like this is sick to really feel that like this is a quantifiable number of people that are here. It's not just like me thinking and us sending songs back and forth. You know what I mean? It's like, we all share this together.
Right.
And I wouldn't have been able to feel that energy and that love for the same thing I love if we hadn't gone. So like I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Local music scenes are the best.
Absolutely.
They're the best.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I am with that. Isn't Absol dropping an album soon?
Yeah. Soul Burger. I think next week.
Soul Burger?
That's what it's called. I just saw the feature list. We got, I don't remember all of them, but Doechii, Blast. Dang, it was a good lineup. I wish I could remember more than two of them, but I promise.
Sounds good.
It's a solid lineup. I think it's a pretty solid lineup for what I remember. I'm pretty sure it's coming out next week.
Hell yeah.
Could be this week. Soon.
Well,
either
every artist is dropping soon. So you have to be a little bit more specific, buddy.
No, this week or next week for sure. The countdown is on Spotify. I've seen the thing. So it's coming.
I've seen stuff like that go south, but yeah.
Bro, have you seen that? No, you haven't. A$AP Rocky putting out an album at some point, right?
Yeah.
He's starting, in August, when he put out like a rollout, he put out merch and like album bundles.
Yeah.
People are starting to get refunded on those album bundles.
Oh God.
Bro's reversing the rollout. Bro's doing a roll in.
Bro.
We're screwed.
You're absolutely screwed.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely screwed right now.
It's never coming out, bro.
You're toast.
Never coming out.
I have never, seen an artist roll in, man.
Bro dropped like 4 singles. Bro was like, it had a release date. And then he was like, actually, it leaked. So I'm going to redo some stuff and then do it again. Guess not.
I mean, so like when it comes to the leak conversation.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm curious. Like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that at that point.
Yeah.
But like, in my head, the amount of people that hear the leak has to be extremely slim.
Yes.
And then if it happens within range of like the album coming out, a week out, 2 weeks out, a month out, like, I feel like it's still going to stream when you drop it.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. Like, maybe that's just me.
No, I'm 100% with you. I do not understand how in this day and age, I feel like back when it was just like CDs were the only way you could listen to music, I understand a little bit more. Because it's like, okay, if somebody's already ripping this entire album and selling it for $3 cheaper, like, okay, that could be a detriment to your sales, your numbers, the people that actually support you and listen to your music.
Right.
You have to jump through so many hoops nowadays to even find an album that has leaked and listen to it.
Yeah.
You have to go, how many scam ads do you get on those websites that you have to click out of and then download? Oh, I have to get it on my local files on Spotify.
Yeah.
Let me connect my computer to the fucking laptop, or my phone to my laptop. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like it, and how many people even know that that's happening?
Yes.
Unless you are like when I was a super heavy Kanye fan, obviously I knew about all the Kanye leaks. When I was a big Cardi guy, obviously I knew about all those.
Yeah.
But like, most people just don't.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. I wonder what percentage of people that like stream the album in the first week listen to the leak. Even like stream the album in the first week. I'm not talking about like long term, but even like that short term.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it is a minute fraction of the entire audience.
Right.
You know? Cause yeah, I mean, I don't. bro, I don't be listening to leaks like that.
Exactly.
I'm a big music person.
Exactly.
You know, and like, bro, yeah, I don't even be seeing them like
exactly. You have to be so tapped in nowadays to even know that something is going to leak or that something did leak. I just feel like, and then once it's on Spotify, like I'm never going to listen to the leaked version again because why would I?
Exactly.
It's pointless.
Dude, don't understand.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to talk to you about that for a while,
Yeah.
but I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
That's weird.
It's so weird.
It's weird.
So weird. All right, man, back to the song.
Yeah, let's do it.
We took a little detour,
Let's
but we're
do
back. You mentioned Drake earlier, so you have a line in here that says,
Let me know if I should cue up Drake or cue up Bruno. Tell me, is we loving
why those two and what does, I mean, I can obviously take a guess at what each mean, but kind of what are you talking about when you mentioned those two specifically?
Yeah, the guess that you have is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like I'm fine with either side, but like let me, because I gotta have music queued up. So
True.
let me know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pull up with no cue.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just gotta know which way we're leaning.
Yeah.
Just gotta know which way we're leaning. Same, like similar thing that I was saying earlier. And the reason I use those, Bruno rhymed. I listened to Drake.
Yep.
And
That'll do it.
And then also like I think both of those do pretty well at like encapsulating what I was going for. So yeah. That's why I stuck with those.
Word.
But yeah.
I hope we get a Silk Sonic 2 at some point.
God damn, I just saw my
I hope
Silk
it's
Sonic shirt in the closet, and I was like, bro, that shit was
a moment.
Oh man, that single run was insane.
Yeah.
How'd they do that shit, bro?
Not sure.
Bro,
Bruno
I gotta
Mars.
remind myself to listen to that later.
Facts.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bro, my mom likes that album.
Goddamn right.
Crazy.
Let's go. Let's
it's
go.
like the first new album my mom's listened to that didn't come out freaking after the 80s.
Damn.
Probably since the 80s.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nah, she does like Bruno Mars. For whatever reason, she does like Bruno. I mean, obviously I get it. He's great, but
Smooth
it's
as
just
hell.
funny. Yeah, exactly.
That boy is smooth.
Yep.
Like, what can I say, you know? Yeah.
Damn. Real.
Shout out Silk Sonic.
Shout out Silk Sonic. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah. So yeah, I said Silk Sonic shirt.
Silk Sonic shirt.
You know? That's tough. That's tough.
All right, man. We got another one here.
Broken hearted presence who creates fucking heaters.
I mean, we've talked about this as well, but just kind of an updated perspective on it. How do you balance knowing that you're kind of like living your life? I don't know if you're looking for things to write about, but like knowing that any day could give you something that you may need to make a song about. So just how does that feel?
Yeah. Hey, like I say do it for the plot, but not in relationships. I feel like that's not right. Like
fair.
Don't make somebody else like be in the plot.
Yeah,
like no.
yeah.
It's your plot to your movie. Like, you know, you can go and do whatever you want with the plot, but don't
Once you start including other people, it's a little messy. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I mean, can you imagine like involuntarily getting dragged into Venom 3? You'd be pissed.
I would be pissed.
You'd be pissed.
Absolutely be pissed.
You
yeah.
know, and it's like, bro, I didn't want any parts of that.
No, you said the plot, bro. That movie did not have plot, so
You'd be lost.
Cross that one off.
Like, what is this?
I thought we were going to New York. Why am I in Nevada?
Oh my god. Guys, don't see that movie.
Don't ever see that movie, please.
But yeah, that's how I operate around that stuff.
Gotcha.
And like, am I aware? Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm aware that I'm like, well, I mean, whichever way this goes, songs are gonna come from it. I know that.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
But I'm not acting any certain way for a song.
Yeah.
And also like if it's no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because realistically, you could just lie.
True.
Like, you know, you don't gotta like you don't have to do a whole emotional breakdown thing for two people. Like you can just write
pretend.
a song.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
But shit, I don't know. That's just me. But then again, like I understand that, you know, you do a lot of like the best songs, especially ones that are emotional, are written in an emotional state, you know, like right after like inspiration for that, you know. I feel like I mean, I definitely know for me personally, like I don't make super like deep and emotional songs like out of the blue that I really mess with, because most of the time it has to be something that like like I've been ruminating with,
Right.
you know, and then it comes out,
Mhm.
you know, rather than like I sit down, I'm like, all right, I want to write like the deepest song that I can.
Yeah.
It's like it just kind of it comes out of you at some point.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a lot of the times is how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Now that we're like a couple years removed from Home Improvement, do you revisit songs on there? Do you listen to that project a decent amount?
Nope.
That's kind of what I figured, because I feel like it was a pretty therapeutic experience for you to get all that stuff out. Do you like when you do listen back to it? Do you feel like you're reliving it? Do you feel like a lot of memories you don't really want to think about are coming back or anything like that?
No, I mean it definitely like brings me to that, you know, moment in time.
Right.
But not like it doesn't like make me super emotional or anything.
Yeah.
But I mean it's so sonically different than a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like certain songs on it that I really appreciate. Obviously, there's certain songs that like I'm like, why did I do that? Or like, why did I say that like that?
Yeah.
Or yeah, like different stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when it comes to my music, the way that like my rotation goes with my music, which is how my rotation goes with all music, is normally like the newest stuff is in the playlist for a little bit, and then at some point it'll get rotated out. And if I really vibe with it, at some point it'll get rotated back in for a couple months, and it'll get rotated out. And like that's kind of how I operate.
Yeah.
You know, like Flowers was in my playlist like a month ago.
Yeah.
For a minute. But then I took it out. I'm like, all right, that was enough Flowers for me.
Yep.
But I'll be back, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think that like for my older music, I just tend not to go back to it.
Yeah.
And then when I do, it's like a full album listen.
Yeah.
It's not like I need these in my rotation.
Yeah.
It's more of a like
You want to revisit.
exactly. Like I want to hear that again. I want to like I don't want to say live that again because like I said, it doesn't make
But
me like
reflect on
super
it.
emotional. But yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Makes sense. All right. Got another line here.
Know the sounds to you as always, just some research.
Just talk about that. Talk about learning from your mistakes or learning from when things don't go according to plan.
Yeah. I mean, because I mean, it was a waste, you know, it was a waste of both of our times.
Yeah.
But also like you also learn something
Exactly.
from everything.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you should try to.
Right. That should be the goal.
Yeah. And so I definitely learned stuff from that. And yeah, I mean, I made the songs out of it, which was great. So I have that to show for it. And then I have, you know, personal things that I've noted and now I know, you know, how to move on, and avoid those same problems in the future,
Yeah.
you know? Shit, and that's what it's about, eh?
That's what it's about.
But yeah.
That's life. Hell yeah. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from your stakes.
You I mean, if you're not learning from your mistakes, then what are you doing?
Missing out on good steak.
You got to learn from your mistakes for a job well done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. I think that's it, man. I think we have to be done. That's the peak right there.
Well, there we go, guys. There we go, guys.
Just kidding. We can't quit without doing line time.
Oh my gosh, it's line time. Can I do the one that I just said? Can we put that in line time?
That didn't count. Damn. That wasn't a line on the song.
All right,
but it
line
should be a
time.
line in your next song.
All right. I'll put that in the notes. I'll put that in the notes.
All right, first line I have.
Couldn't see a future for us, damn it, I got Pluto'd.
That's good, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks,
that's
bro.
good stuff.
I think that was like, I think that was actually like the first bar that I wrote for
Hell
like any
yeah.
of the verses, and I was like, bro, that's hard as fuck. It's
pretty
hard
good.
as fuck. So yeah, thank you.
Shout out Future.
Yeah,
Makes good heartbreak music as well.
bro, dude, what's the Love You Better, bro? Insane,
Yeah.
insane,
True.
insane shit. Yeah.
Damn. Shout out Future.
All
right.
Every time there's something in me breaks, I ain't weaker.
I just like that. It's
Yeah.
a good message.
Yeah. Got
Kinda
to.
what we were just talking about with the learn from your mistakes. Same shit, man. If the is that Kelly Clarkson? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Come on.
I mean, she's not the originator for sure. But
Right.
yeah. Who's that wise philosopher? Kelly Clarkson.
Wait, she didn't say it first? First time I heard it. Shit.
I don't know. I mean, I doubt it. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
That's what it comes down to,
Good old
man.
Kelly Clarkson.
Shout out Kelly Clarkson. And then the last one I have,
Jersey only coming off the hanging from the ceiling.
that's hard.
Thanks.
That's a hard line right there, man.
Thanks, man.
That's good shit.
Thank you.
Retire that fucking jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some fun with that second verse at the end.
Fuck yeah. What you got?
I got.
Happy, sure, but most importantly, where have I grown?
I think it's just like you're always growing. You should always be trying to learn and improve because nothing is perfect.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
But I think like everybody should strive to be their best.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And so yeah, this was written at a time where I realized I was like, yeah, like you know, I was momentarily happy, but also like where did I grow in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, unfortunately, the growth only happened after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just gotta grow.
Yep.
All right, I forget this is line time. I'm not supposed to be breaking them down.
It's line time,
It's
man.
line time. That's on me, guys. That's on me.
I make all my best shit when I'm pissed off and alone. And I hate it, but then again, get it. Ain't nobody wanna hear a track without a feeling.
I make all of my best songs. Like I was saying, like when you're in a deeply emotional state,
Right.
and you make an emotional song like
Mm-hmm.
that's a recipe for success there. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta force yourself to do something crazy
Right.
like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like when if there's a time where like I'm gonna sit down and write a song, I'm not going after the deepest song I can.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But those get extracted out of you at the moments that something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's my line time.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Last thing I got for this one, just if you want to talk about the cover art a little bit.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, not good at cover arts, guys. Not good at coming up with ideas for them. Like the whole doing music videos once a month was really saving my ass when it comes to cover art. You know, like that.
Take a screen cap.
Yeah, like that was one of the best parts about like the music videos that I just don't have to worry about a cover because I'm gonna get something.
Yeah.
But now that I'm not doing music videos, it's like got to come up with an idea,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like because you're not doing a screen grab, it's like you have to actually have an idea.
There's thought.
Because I can't like go to this place and make like this face. Like I feel like
True.
planning that out like doesn't make sense. When you capture a moment from a video, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like I'm sitting down and planning something, it's like, all right, bro, like you gotta put in a little effort here. You gotta put in a little effort here, you know? And so yeah, that cover art, I was trying to think of like some different ideas that I could do and pull off quickly because I waited like the cover art's the last thing I do. I finish the song, I'm like the song's done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I have to do that cover art tomorrow so I can upload it. And so
Yeah.
I forget how I came up with I put like a prompt in a chat GPT and I went over like a bunch of different ideas.
Yeah.
And then I think like I eventually like settled on just doing a picture of myself that's super dramatic and with like a half and half.
Yeah.
Like pick a side. It's like this side, this side.
Yeah.
But it's like you like one of these, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't know why the picture looked like that in my head, but it did.
Yeah.
And then I pulled it off in my room. Like I literally I have like this black curtain in front of like I live in the basement, and so there's like an electrical box and like the like
water
the heater and shit.
furnace
Yeah,
and shit,
like that type of stuff.
Basement
and so
shit.
yeah, I put it. There's a black curtain there, and so I just set up there, put the tripod up, and I went really warm with the lighting just because I felt like that was like the vibe. I was initially gonna go with like a color, but I was too indecisive. So I was like, all right, we got to go with a normal color.
Yeah.
And then I just went warmer with it. Then did a quick edit on it. Added like that little film burn thing on top.
Yep.
Because
Got
those
to.
are always hard.
Yep.
You know, added a sticker in the bottom left. You know what I mean, and call it a day.
Yep, man. Upload. Good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And another thing is, which I think I've mentioned on here, is like once I drop the compilation album, all of that's getting not wiped, but like on
Replaced.
Spotify, it's all getting replaced.
Yeah.
So it's like cover art's important. I don't want to say cover art's not important.
Yeah.
It's just not a priority for me right now.
Yeah.
you know, in my current circumstances.
Right.
It's just not a priority for me right now.
And you know they're temporary for these
Yes.
songs, so I think that adds to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
One other thing I will mention is this song came out with flowers attached to it. And that's just for streaming. That's just for business. Because, you know, if this song gets any sort of traction, there's a song attached to it that's right there and ready. And I think it's like, I put flowers there because I think it's similar.
Right.
And so, yeah, I've wanted to do releases like that.
Yeah.
I just haven't felt like I've had like songs that like make sense for me or like what I want to do. And I was like, damn, do I want to do that with an old song that dropped, you know, on Affinity Volume 1? Like, I don't know. And I was like, bro, if it makes sense and it gets you more streams, like just do it. Just try it. And so we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I just wanted to explain that in case somebody's like, this dude's lying, acting like he just dropped flowers for the first time. Guys, it's just marketing and business, bro.
Yeah.
Just trying to get streams, damn.
We don't need to do another flowers episode.
Nah, I mean, shit. Nah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Kind of flowers part 2 for real.
Hey, yo, real.
But yeah.
Real.
Well, nice job.
Thank you. Come on. You're almost there.
Do you see these mind games he's playing with me, trying to take all of the power out of this situation? That's crazy. I will not let this happen. Thank you for listening to this episode of Manifest Recordings. Make sure to follow us on social media at manifest_rec for updates on everything Manifest, and I will see you guys in the next one.